I'm just going to bring up the sheet here. Very professional. This video is going to be pretty raw. Raw, dog.
What?
Probably not a lot of editing, not a lot of flair to it. All right, welcome back to Farm Fit. This is my final preview video for 2026 Strongman Corp Canada Ontario Provincial Championships being held this Saturday, July 18th in Hamilton. It has been a long prep. This is only my 6th episode over a 14-week prep. I had hoped to do more, but it just didn't work out that way. And if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. So, with that said, let's just go over quickly the weights and the events specifically for the U120 group, which is the group I'm competing in. I had hoped to do a more in-depth look at the other groups, the other weights, and try to talk to a few athletes from those divisions. It just didn't work out that way. Life got away from me, training got away from me, and the next thing you knew, I was in deload week. So that's my apologies to anybody who I said I would have on and didn't get the chance to have on. I will only say that I will try to do better in the future. Like, look, my mustache isn't even Steven. Wow. Good grief. I am a hot mess. So with that said, I'm just going to bring up the sheet here. Very professional. This video is going to be pretty raw. Raw, dog.
What?
Probably not a lot of editing, not a lot of flair to it. It's just going to be me talking real quickly because I'm tired. I just don't have the energy. And I'll get into that more in a moment. So, as I scroll down here, we have the yoke as event one, 745 pounds, 50 feet, and then 50 feet return for 100 feet total. Feeling pretty good on this one. My yoke went really well at Goliath Games back in April. That was 620-ish feet or 20 feet. 620-ish pounds for 100 feet, 1550. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Trump Circus Dumbbell with 165 for the lightweight and 180 for the heavyweight. This one I'm less confident in. This one I have hit 165 in training. I have not hit 180 in training. I don't know if I'm going to go for the 180. Maybe I will. Maybe on the day of, I will feel uber strong and hit the 180. That will all depend on how the yoke goes and how the rest of the group is doing. That will kind of determine my plan for the dumbbell. Following that, we have the loading medley, 250-pound keg, 275-pound normal sandbag, and 250-pound Inukshuk. We are loading from 5 feet away over a bar that is 52 inches, I believe. So this one, feeling okay with it. The Inukshuk has been, if I had to pick a villain for this training, for this prep, it's the Inukshuk. It has just not gone my way. I have tried to pick it a number of different ways. I have tried to work with it a number of different ways, and I just cannot find the right way to do it. So the day of is going to be a crapshoot on how that goes, but the rest of it I feel okay with. Moving on to trap bar deadlift for reps, low handle, and 575 pounds. This is where I need to get the most points because deadlift of all of these events should be my best event. So this is where I'm going to need to get the most points. And then we have a tire flip for reps. It's about a 700-pound tire. And that's, I mean, what's going to be there is going to be there because it's the last event. It's the end of the day. It'll have been a long day. We'll see what people have. And then if we move on to the group, I'm just going to scroll over to the list here for my group. There it is, 120. We have myself. We have Bo Hounsome, or Bo Handsome, if you so choose. Pavel Camphor, Tyson Spear, Scott Noble, Charles Ackerman, Jake Ripko, Alex Goddard, Paul Longboat, Adam Iliadis, not the Iliad by Homer. or the Odyssey, but Eliadis, Trevor Rogers, Mike McGuire, and Ryan Stanley. If I butcher anybody's names through this video, I apologize immensely. I have a very small, smooth brain. So a lot goes over my head. So with that, I believe 13 athletes gives me 7 spots for nationals, if I've done the math right, because top 5, there's 3, and then there's 1 added for every 2 after that, so it should be 7 for 13, right? If I did that math right. Maybe I didn't. We'll know Saturday either way, or somebody will correct me in the comments. So I just have to kind of be average the whole way through. That's my goal. I'm not predicting a podium spot for myself. I'm still behind on a few events for a podium. It'd be nice. I mean, and anything can happen on the day of. Someone can get hurt. Someone can have an off day. I can have everything just click right. It's hard to say. With 13 athletes, did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes. Haha. I can count to double digits. With 13 athletes, there's a lot of points to go around. And this is what did me in last year. Last year, we had about the same athletes, and I got a lot of good points on the axle clean and press and on the yoke deadlift, but then getting 0 points on the single arm bag toss at the end of the day, and low points on the farmer and sandbag to sled carry or drag is what cost me. So the goal for this year is to kind of be high middle the whole way through, and that should be enough to get me to nationals. I'm not going to worry too much about it on the day. I'm only really going to focus on what I can do, because I'm not at a point where paying attention to what the other athletes does benefits me. It might hinder me, but I don't think it'll help me. Looking at this group though, if I had to pick a podium, I would probably go Jake, Paul, and probably Bo, with Adam being an outside chance at the podium. Jake is just, he's one of the best. His track record speaks for itself. Paul, another one, podium last year, went to the Arnold after nationals last year, podium. So was at the Arnold this year. There's no reason to believe Paul can't make podium again this year like he did last year. He's been one of the most consistent ones. And Bo has had probably the most consistent season with 2 first place finishes out of 2 shows, and 2 good shows. He took first place at the Static Monsters show in Sudbury to begin the year, and then first place at Goliath Games, which was also a tough show. So those would be my, in no particular order. Like, you could throw a dart at a board for those 3 and get 3 different results for first, second, and third, and it would make sense. So that's my prediction for the 120. The open men has BJ, Dan Bartlett, Vince de Savita, Eric Willis, Ethan Harmaday, Keenan Jarvis, Zach Carson, Marshall Hinton, Mike Brown, Tyler Griffin, Caden Bushy, and Courtney Lewis. A group I don't know quite as well, but well enough. My podium for that group would have to be BJ, Dan, with someone like Caden or Eric potentially being third. Again, outside of, you could mix that up anywhere, but with how consistent BJ and Dan have been and how good their training looks like it's gone and how their season went, there's no reason to believe they wouldn't be a podium for this show. But again, it's a tough group. Vince is another one that can take points away. Marshall as well. Even Zach Carson is another one that gets overlooked and will steal points off of an event out of nowhere and make it. Because with this many guys, see, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They've got 12. We have 13. With that big of a group, it's not just about the points you get. It's about the points you give up, or someone else just coming in and swiping good points. Because um, if you have someone come in and just do really well at an event out of nowhere and they're a bottom athlete, that can screw up the whole thing. So that could make all the difference. If we kind of work our way backwards now from those two groups, the 105 is another big group. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They got 14. Sean Mirren, Mark Racine, Kyle Bonkdan, Josh Downer, Dan Edmonds, Nathan Moffat, Chris Simpson, Terrence Pettit Barber, Tom Brandt, Amine. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name, my friend. I apologize immensely. Aaron Merlin, Scott Nicholson, Lucas Thompson, and Jonathan Reese. So, of that group, which is another big group, I would say Sean and Nathan are two easy picks for me for podium. Sean has been one of the busier athletes, but also one of the most consistent. And Nathan is another one whose track record speaks for itself. Nathan is coming off an injury that he suffered last year that was devastating, an Achilles, I believe. So that, you know, could hurt him, but I doubt it, because if he's confident enough to compete, it tells me that he's not thinking about the injury. And I would imagine that at the level he's competed at, he knows well enough to, you just can't think about it. You just have to go do it. There's no point thinking about it or worrying about it. And so those two, and then outside of that, I mean, Mark is one that could sneak in there. Um, I don't really know many of the other guys. I apologize, but those two are my picks for that group. When we drop down to the U90s, it's a group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Unfortunately, I know less in this group. Irani, Orike. Oh man, this video is just going to be me butchering names. I can't wait for this to get clipped and sent around. And look how Phil said your name. He's such an idiot. Bradley Walda, Nick Annis, Corey Burkell, Jacob. I'm just going to skip the last names, I think, guys. Jacob, Reed, Nick Izzy. That's an easier one. Cyrus the Virus. Look out for him and his attitude in a good way. Adam Jeffrey, Thomas Selecki, and Adam Johnson. I don't really know many guys in that group, so I'm not going to weigh in. My apologies to the U90s. Novice heavyweights 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 athletes in the novice heavyweights. No national spots for the novice heavyweights, for the novice, anyways. Masters heavyweights. I skipped the novices. Dylan, Alex Shaw, Liam Harrison, Kenton, Jordan, Skyba, Daniel Brousseau, Travis Jeffrey, Curtis Mello, and Austin Hill. Masters heavyweights. Jonathan, what's a lot of W's, vowels, and letters I'm not going to worry about. Adam McDonald, who is another one. Adam was getting out of strongman. I bought some equipment off Adam. I have it here in the gym. Adam is here competing. The other Adam in my group also was getting out of strongman. I have his Atlas stone. Adam is at Provincials this year. Bunch of liars. You think you're out, but you're not. Raymond Parks and Matthew Gravel. Big group, big strongmen in that group. Masters 50, Troy Blaine, Jeff Bowman, Dean. I don't know that one. Ryan Hardison, Andrew Moreau, Emmanuel, and Peter Hallam. This group I know a little bit more about. My podium for that group is probably going to be Emmanuel, Andrew, and Jeff Bowman. I've seen these guys compete a lot. All of them tough as nails. All of them have had good training. I've talked to a few of them through prep. I've seen them compete this year. That would be my podium pick from that group. Lightweight masters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in the lightweight masters, led by Mike Chambers, Raymond Bouchard, Andre Adam Arsenault, Chris Racine, Scott Stodden, Yoni. I'm not going to pronounce your last name, my friend. I'll ruin it. John Culver, Kyle Stokes, and Arden Villanueva. So in this group, Mike Chambers is my pick to win probably. Mike is another one that's just he's been consistent right from the get-go. Mike and I have a history. We did powerlifting together. We started working out at the same gym together. We've been friends for many years, and he followed me into strongman and then just like took off. He's like, I'm going to stick to powerlifting. I don't want to do strongman. Does one strongman season and crushes it and has not looked back since. And I can't blame him. Went to the Arnold this year as well. Just an all around good guy and a heck of a competitor. So he's one of my picks. Adam Arsenault is another one. I know Adam's been dealing with an injury as well. That said, he's another one that just like doesn't quit, doesn't know when to quit, doesn't know the word. I've seen him compete injured and he's like, yeah, I'm just going to wing it. Whatever's happens going to happen. So, yeah, Adam is another one that I think could podium there. And Raymond probably has one of, if not the best grips, I want to say, of anybody that's going to be at this show. Not just the masters, but I mean like anybody. Dude has a grip that would crush tungsten. So watch out for him. The men's U80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Kyle Lemire, Ben Walsh, Joshua Lemire. Brothers, maybe? Perhaps. Bryson, Sean Wall, and Roman. Don't know many guys from that group, so I'm not going to weigh in on it. Adaptive is Jeff King. Teen, there's one adaptive Jeff King, one teen and Bryce, and 2 lightweight novices. Or 1 lightweight novice. It just names on a different line. So those are the men. We're going to jump over to the ladies now. As I do. Is this the one? Yes, the women. Okay. 1 lightweight woman led by Caitlin Renton. U57, there are 2. Andre Ann Major and Jennifer Bayor. Adaptive is Carrie, who just competed this past weekend and crushed it as always. Carrie's just strong. Adaptive or not, she's just strong. Like there's no other way to put it. Mentally and physically. Masters 40 lightweight, Andrea Bowman, Shauna Atkins, Amber Sky, Valerie Wilson, and Lynn Bello. And then for the women lightweight or heavyweight novice, we have Nicole Razmia, Johanna, Ava Sinclair, and Marissa Davies. Again, I'm sorry if I don't go through your groups all that well. I don't know everybody personally. I am doing my best. If you see me, please come introduce yourself to me. Tell me I ruined your name, pronounced it completely wrong, and I will have a conversation with you and apologize to your face. Masters 50 plus, Carrie Poole, who I know has commented on my stuff before. Thank you very much, Carrie. Maria Louise Townsend, Kimberly Logan, and Jacqueline. U64 women, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, led by Cordelia, followed by Chelsea Frazier, Lindsay Steffler, Brianne Tessier, and Shannon Albrecht. Maybe. Masters 40 heavyweight, there's 3 of them. Donna, Chantel, and oh wow, Chantel. 2 of them. Look at me go. Unless I ruin the names. U73 women, Caitlin Henson, Olivia, Nicole Van Steeland, Chelsea Boyce, Alexandra, and Lindsay Lindsay, did I just not read Lindsay Townsend? Did I not just... Oh, Louise Townsend. Okay. U82, Callie, Julie. Did I skip? Oh, I've jumped right ahead. I apologize immensely. No, I didn't. I've lost my place now. Here we are. Yeah, U82 women. Callie, Julie, Amanda, Dedrick, and Amber Campbell. Open is Annie Carver, Sarah, Mick, Mick McAdoo, Cassidy, Shallon, and Mia McDonald. Yeah. Good luck to all the women. I apologize for seeming like a sexist piece of shit for not following your seasons or know what's going on. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to not branch out. Good Lord, Phil. Stick your other foot in your mouth while you're here. I am trying to follow as many people as I can. And I will have another breakdown of the results when this is all said and done. Now, for me, because I'm selfish and a bit of a narcissist, I feel okay. Physically, I have no injuries. I'm sore, but I'm good. I'm fed. I am underweight currently. Underweight. I'm under 120, which is where I have to be. um, I've been getting regular work from Tamara. She's been she's been fantastic in my recovery, both mentally and physically. I cannot thank her enough. If you need FST work done, I can't recommend her enough. Just being pulled apart like some medieval contraption is terrific, and it has made me feel like a new man, and I like to think that I am. So I appreciate you, Tamara, for all the work that you've done working on this old fragile body. Because I am, well, I shouldn't say fragile. She says I'm put together with steel wire because everything is so like tight and held together, but I mean, well, I don't think so. I'm pretty flexible. It's not like I carry stress anywhere. Speaking of stress mentally, I'm okay as well. Peak week and deload week usually get to me. I start, questioning myself, questioning my training, but like, as my coach JF Caron always tells me, my friend, it will be there on the day. And he's usually right. Cuz I can't change anything now. I can't go back and undo it. I can't redo it. I've done the work. I've been consistent. Now we just have to see what's there on the day. And my theme this season was to have fun and be smart. I haven't done the former, but I have done the latter. I have had a lot of fun. I have had more fun this season than I did last season. I've had fun doing these videos. I've had fun interacting with people that watch them. I've had fun going and training with different people, training on my own as always, and fun competing. And I'm going to carry that into Saturday because no matter what happens, I'm going to have fun. I am not going to let this get me down, good event or bad event. I'm just going to go have fun. I'm going to hang out with the people I love, competing with, competing against, cheering for all of them. I'm going to have a good time. That's my goal. My goal is to have fun. I said early on that I do these things because they're fun. And when they stop being fun, you won't see me doing it anymore. And it almost came to that last year. But that's not going to be the case this year. And it hasn't been the case this year. I have had a lot of fun and I'm going to keep having fun. So, where do we go from here? As of recording, it's Wednesday. I finished my final deload day today. I'm off tomorrow. I weigh in Friday, set my yoke height, and then relax, kick my feet up, eat. And then Saturday it's showtime. Saturday will be my fourth provincials, right? 23, 24, 25. Yeah. This will be my fourth provincials. I am nowhere near done, regardless of what happens this weekend. If I go and zero every event and finish dead last, I'm not done. If I go and win the whole thing miraculously, I'm not done. I'm not going to be done. I love this sport. I love the people I compete with. I love the people I compete against. I love the people that have come up to me and said, "Hey, I watch your videos. I appreciate them." I appreciate you. I appreciate the 76 of you that subscribe to this channel. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate people that disagree with my opinion on things. And there's been disagreements along the way when it comes to this show. I have had a lot of ups and downs in this training, mentally and physically. It's been a hell of a ride. There have been good times and there's been bad times. But I'm going to go on the record sitting here and tell every one of you that is watching and listening that I love the shit out of you. Because it's not serious enough to lose your mind over. At least not for me. I have I have other responsibilities in life. This is my hobby. I pay to compete. and I want to enjoy it, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to have fun. So if you watch these videos and you've never interacted with me before, on Saturday, please come and say hi to me. Please come let me know how your training went. Let me know how your day is going, how you're feeling. I would love to interact with more of you. Comment here. Pass this along. You know, I've said if this channel grows, cool. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just put this out, and if anybody listens, amazing. And if they don't, then it's just me talking to the camera, which I just talk to myself in the gym anyway. So what's the difference? Uh, Lastly, I want to say a big thank you to the likes of Andrew Wilson and Anne for all the hard work done behind the scene, and anybody else I forgot. Those are the two names that popped into my head. The volunteers and the organizers of these shows is what makes these shows possible. Without these people volunteering their time and dedicating their time away from their family, away from their full-time job to be able to do this, we don't compete. I don't make these videos. I don't try to crack my neck and it won't go. Good lord. Um Without the volunteers, we don't get to do any of this. We just we wouldn't have these shows. These people work tirelessly to put these shows on. And you know what? They're good shows. The shows run great. I've yet to be, I mean, the first provincials I did in 2023 was a lot of fun because it was a bit chaosy for a lot of different reasons, but I didn't know any better. But I would say 24, 25, and then I'm looking forward to this year. Like, they've all run smooth. The shows are running smoother. Every show I go to is running smoother. There's a wheel churning now. There's consistency. The shows are getting better, and that's because of the volunteers. That's because of the people that want to put these shows on. The judges, the loaders, the spotters, down to the people that run the check-in table. You need to thank them. I thank them. I thank you if one of you happens to be listening. We need to be mindful of them because, like I say, without them, we don't have a show. We don't get to do any of this. So thank them, shake their hand, shake the judge's hands, shake Andrew's hand. I know Andrew likes to stir the pot, and some people think he's an asshole, but whatever you think of him, he's still helping to put these shows on, and the shows are good. So I can disagree with what people say, but I'll fight to the death for their right to say it because I've said some things on this channel that people don't agree with, and that's fine. You're allowed to disagree with people. That's a story for another day. But just remember that the people that put these shows on for us do it because they love the sport and they want to see it grow. And it has grown. We have almost 140 athletes competing this weekend. 140 athletes for amateur strong men and women in Southern Ontario. Well, Ontario, really, because there's people coming from up north. I'm not going to pigeonhole Southern Ontario. 140 people for amateur strongmen in Ontario. That's wild. I have that has grown so much in the 5-6 years that I've been doing this. 5 years. I can't do math properly. Doesn't matter. In the years that I've been doing this, it has grown immensely and is continuing to grow. Let's keep it growing. If we run off volunteers by running our mouths, they're not going to come back and we're not going to have shows. And I know a lot of people that sit there and bitch and moan and piss and whine and cry, but they'll never step up to help. They'll never volunteer. They'll never go out to help run a show. They'll just sit on their phone. This isn't fair. I don't like this. Man, you're a bunch of big, dumb, stupid heads. I don't see you offering to help. I don't see you offering to help make it better by your standards. So if you're triggered by what I just said, it's probably because you know I'm right. And if you are one of those people that goes out and volunteers, you're probably not too upset by what I said because I'm not talking to you. So to everybody helping out this weekend to make this show run, thank you. That's all I got. That's about half an hour of me just running my mouth. I know you're probably sick of it. I'm sick of talking right now. I had a nice shower. I feel more refreshed. There's probably not going to be a lot of pizzazz on this video because, to be quite honest with you, I'm tired. I don't really want to edit it that much. So it's just going to be kind of raw. Turn that into a joke, everybody. I think I've got 76 subscribers now. So, like I said, if I get to 100, I'm going to give something away. I don't know what it is yet. um, but when I get there, we'll cross that bridge, won't we? Thank you again for everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, all that jazz. I really appreciate it. Um, and thank you for following in this journey for the last 14 weeks and whatever's to come next. So stay strong, and I will catch you on the flip side.